my gosh. You guys, not me trying to aesthetically vlog. I just can't. So much for that. Okay, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. I am clearly making my coffee right now, and I just got a new bag of these Amigo coffee roasters, the Wake and Bake. They're so good, and it actually smells amazing. I went for my morning walk, and I'm trying to reward myself with my coffee now. Oh, I am such a klutz. I've been making a pumpkin coffee. So when I froth my almond milk, I've been adding cinnamon like usual, but then also I do a little bit of pumpkin pie spice just to give it a little bit more of a fall flavor. And then I have a new milk that I want to show you guys too. Well, I showed it in my last video, but it's so good. So I'm just gonna take this and pour this right over. Oh, perfect pour, you guys. And then for the top, I can add my frothed milk. I need to get, I think most of my straws are dirty, so I'll just do a plain one, but we'll add this. Oh yeah. You should get this milk if you haven't tried it yet, because it does have pretty good ingredients. There's just water, pumpkin puree, coconut sugar, vanilla extract, and then cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, clove. So it gives that like fall taste, and it makes your coffee like perfect. And I did just get this pumpkin spice, and I need to put it in my like little container because I have these ones that I got on Amazon, and I want to get out the one to put this one in so that it can match and I can put it in my drawer. So I'm gonna grab that. This came with like a whole pack, and I don't know if I have one that says pumpkin. I hope I do. I have cardamom. Yes, there's a pumpkin pie spice blend. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna make my little label. When I did this before, I used a ruler and like made it really accurate, but I think I'm just going to try to eyeball this. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then I can just transfer this in here. I love everything organized, and I have like a little funnel, so I can just put this in here. I love the smell of pumpkin, and these candles burning in here, they just make it feel so much more like fall. It's so much better. Just like looks cute. For some reason, this label, it did have like a little bit of an indent in it. And then the cinnamon one that I have also kind of started getting messed up. So they don't like stay the most amazing looking, but from far away. I use the cinnamon one the most, so I do keep it down at the bottom, even though it's not in the right number order. But I'm just gonna add the pumpkin one next to it because I feel like I'm gonna reach for those too a lot right now. So I just have them at the bottom. And then I also use, well, this is everything bagel seasoning, but I like to put this on my eggs, and then I have pepper. So I have like the ones that I use the most down here. I never ended up ordering a mat, you guys. I really should do that for the drawer, but it's been fine. I need to give you guys a little bit of an update on me and my life, obviously. I need you guys to give me updates on you. Like, I love, some of you will DM me and just like tell me things that are happening in your world, and I love it. Like, I have heard when some of you guys get married and like have kids, and it's just like, it's so sweet when you care to like tell me, or some of you even travel to like Vegas or Seattle and it makes you think of me, and I just think it's so sweet. But I will give you an update on me. So I have been in a cut now for like almost a month, and I've actually stuck to everything this time. I'm starting to see like a little bit of progress, but again, I'm not putting too much pressure on it because it's still the beginning and weight fluctuates so much. But I noticed that it has gone down like a little bit, and I am just like feeling better. I mostly just like am doing this to feel a certain way. I do want to be more toned and lean, but it's just like a confidence thing. So I just like want to know that I can like show up for myself and be disciplined and commit to something. And when you keep the promises that you make to yourself, that's what makes you like feel good about yourself, and it boosts your confidence. And I learned that a lot from Ed Milet, so that's honestly one of the reasons why I just like really want to follow through with the cut, because I told myself that I was gonna do it. But I just think that this is such a great time to lock into your habits and just show it for yourself, especially because we are in that like winter arc period where people are home more. I mean, I know some people travel for the holidays to like see family and friends, but it is just like a good time to be in your space and do everything that makes you feel good. And I am actually going to be traveling a little bit, but not until November. I'm going to go to Seattle for Thanksgiving, and I can't wait. And I'm going to see my brother. My dad and my brother, they both commercial fish in Alaska, and they were gone for so long. It was like one of the longest seasons they've had. When I was younger, like there was times when my dad wouldn't even make it home for Halloween. But anyways, they got back at the end of September, and so they're home now, and I haven't seen them for a few months. So I'm really looking forward to getting to spend some time with them. But for right now, I just have it booked to go to Seattle for Thanksgiving because they live there. And yeah, other than that, just like trying to stay on top of everything that makes me feel good. I've been doing work stuff, which has been busy. And there's been like things happening here with my mom, because my mom lives like 10 minutes down the street, if you guys are new, which is why I live in Arizona, because my parents are divorced. So the holidays can be like a little bit crazy, because I know a lot of you guys have, you know, family living in different places, and with divorce and stuff like that, it can be a little difficult like trying to fit it in to see everybody. So I do my best with also not overwhelming myself. So I know that the holidays, they can be like such a special and like great time of year for people, but it also can be like a little difficult, and I totally understand that, because it's still hard for me too. Like, even though I have a great relationship with everyone in my family, which I'm so appreciative of, it's just like difficult having to split and plan it to like see different people at different times, and you can't be, you know, everywhere all in one place at once. So you know what I'm trying to say, you can't be everywhere with everyone, even if you want to be. I know I have so many people who are like, do you ever just sit around and do nothing? Like, can you show us an unproductive day? And I totally understand like where you're coming from, because it does look like I'm, you know, busy, but I have plenty of time where I just like sit and rot on the couch, but I never like have a day where I do nothing. Does that make sense? Like, I am always still doing some sort of like movement, or like cleaning something, organizing. Like, I am just a person that likes to be productive, but I have time where I just like sit on the couch and like rot, you know what I mean? In the month of September, I literally watched 3 seasons of Sullivan's Crossing and then 3 seasons of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Well, I finished it in October last week, but still, like, I had my fair share of time like on the couch. And so I do tend to like relax and I make time to like chill, but it's like in between doing other things because I still like to, you know, I like to be busy, but I also like to relax and recover, if that makes sense. So I come on my couch and I also like to work on the couch too. I am able to like link stuff and kind of multitask when I have shows on. So to me, it still feels like chill and I don't know, I'm just like hanging out, but I'm getting things done at the same time. And I also will literally just like watch shows and I don't go on my computer. Like I will just like, you know, relax and hang out and I'll just be like this. But how am I gonna vlog that, you know? Like what am I gonna show you guys? You can't just like watch me watching shows. You know, so I do that, but it's hard to like show it. So just keep in mind, like whenever I talk about shows and books and reading, like I obviously have to just like sit and do that. So there's a mix of productive and unproductive, but being unproductive is hard to film because like what am I gonna put together on YouTube then? So anyways, I'm gonna be on the couch for a little bit, finishing up my coffee. I have some stuff to link. It's Amazon Prime Day, so I'm gonna update my storefront and probably turn on, I'm watching The Girlfriend right now. I'm not that far into it, it's okay, but you guys, if you have any other show recommendations, I need some new shows. I'm so sad that The Summer I Turned Pretty is over. Oh, it was so good. I'm actually glad that I started it late though, because I was able to just binge it and I didn't have to wait each week for episodes to come out. But I'm just like so into shows again that I need more ideas. In the summer, I was like loving, well obviously everyone was, but like Love Island, and then I was watching Bachelor in Paradise, so I was more into reality shows, but now I want to watch like TV shows that are, you know, fake. So comment some ideas, because the fall is like the perfect time to like watch stuff. So anyways, I gotta get a few things done and I will just be here working on it. For breakfast, I'm doing peach cottage cheese toast. I love a sweet and savory combo. So I have a loaf of sourdough, the Good Culture cottage cheese, salt, cinnamon, maple syrup, and honey. Some fresh lemon. I have my thickening powder, maple syrup, and then obviously we need to do a lot of cinnamon. I'm gonna give this a good mix. Now that the peaches are soft, I'm gonna add them onto the bread. I'm just gonna like space them out like this. This is gonna be so good. I have some hemp hearts, so I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna do a drizzle of honey, and then I'm actually gonna stick this in the air fryer for a couple minutes so that it gets like extra crispy. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. I love toast. This is gonna be like having cheesecake, like a peach cheesecake. I'm just so obsessed with toast right now, so I'll put this exact recipe in the description box for you guys, but there's so many variations you can do. I need to do a taste test for you guys. Oh, looks so good. Oh yeah. That is so perfect. I just love fruit with cottage cheese. I've been having blueberry cottage cheese toast a lot. I can't tell if there's like any on my face. Oh, my mom is calling me. If you just heat the fruit, it's so much better. So either the microwave or the air fryer. Hello.
There you are.
Hello.
What are you up to?
I just made some toast.
Ooh, what kind of toast? Toast sounds really good.
I put cottage cheese and peaches on it.
Well, that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really good. This is so freaking good. The way I am addicted to this book, Binding 13. I just got to page 484, so I'm like pretty far into it. At first when I bought this book, you guys, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about it because it's so long. I don't typically read romance books that are this long, but I had gotten a lot of recommendations to read it, so I picked it up at the store, obviously at Target, and I wish it was longer. Like, it is so good, and I'm actually like, how did I not read this sooner? I know that this is gonna be like one of the best books I've ever read, like one of my top favorites. Like, it's already reaching the top. I will say, if you're gonna read this, read at your own risk, okay? You might want to, you know, look up the trigger warnings or just like things about it, because it's just, yeah, there's a lot in here. So, it's so good. I just can't stop reading. So, I figured to give you a little evening update of what I'm doing. I'm just sitting in bed because it's like cozy in here. And I wanted to read my book before I have some dinner. But that's what's up. I'm gonna read like a little bit more and then I can eat. But I'm tired today. I kind of have a headache, honestly. So that's why I'm just like relaxing now. Calling it a day. I'm heading out to run a couple of errands. It's Wednesday afternoon, so I wanted to show you my outfit. I'm just doing a white t-shirt. I love a simple look, so I put on my Levi jeans. I can't remember the name of this style, so I'll link them for you guys, but I like that they're just a little bit looser, more baggy, and then I'm doing my black Dolce Vita ballet flats. I actually just texted Lauren and I was like, what shoes are we wearing for the fall? Because she's so good at fashion and I just kind of wanted to hear like what her ideas were. But I actually did send her a couple of styles that I really like that I just saw on Nordstrom, because I was like looking and she was like, wait, I love those. So I found this pair of sneakers from Dolce Vita, which I think are so cute. And then I also saw these loafers, and they're this like brown suede, which I think would look super good with my new bag. It's like the same, well, I want to order it and see, but I think it's like the same color, so that would be perfect. If not, I could get the black pair. They didn't have the plain black on Nordstrom. They just had them on Steve Madden, but I really like these. So I might order a couple and I'll show you when I get them. I also did get another pair of mules that have like a little bit of fur on them, which those pair, or like that pair, I haven't gotten yet, but I'll show you when they come in the mail. And they would be so cute, I think, for like Pilates, going to work out, so I'm hoping that I like them. But I just finished my outfit off with the Dossier Woody Sandalwood. I love this scent for the fall. It smells so good. I have been wearing Ambery Saffron a lot, and then I also really like the Floral Marshmallow. Both of these, they smell amazing. So this is another one of my favorites from them. And Dossier is sponsoring this video, so I wanted to say thank you. I love their perfumes. They're inspired by luxury scents, but they're more affordable. And I swear that when I spray myself, like, I can smell it on me for hours. They actually last, and they have so many different options on their website. So if you haven't tried their perfume, I would definitely look at getting some either for yourself, or they're also a great gift. I like to leave one in my purse, and now I could probably put one back into my car, because when it's hot in the summer in Arizona, you can't like leave anything in the car, but now I can. So I love perfume. I feel like it's just that finishing touch to your outfit. So this is my full fall like transition outfit. I think it's cute. Kind of what I always wear, but I still like it. I'm just leaving Lightheart. I wanted to get myself a midday pick-me-up, and this little coffee shop is so cute. They have 2 locations, and I am obsessed with it, but I got a matcha today because I already had coffee earlier, and when it's afternoon, I don't like having coffee this late just because sometimes I'll get shaky, but I still wanted like a little drink, so I got a matcha. And when he was in there, he was like, you should get our blueberry cobbler matcha, it's so good. And it did sound amazing, but I can't have all that like sweetener and stuff right now, so I was like, I would love to, but maybe later. Maybe I'll come back another time, because I don't really want to waste my calories on that. So I got a regular matcha with almond milk, and it's so good. I love drinking mine out of a straw. But I have one more errand that I need to go do, and one of my girlfriends is coming over tonight. She is also watching Dancing with the Stars, and so it's been like our weekly thing on Wednesdays to watch it together, because it's live on Tuesday, but she is a night nurse, and she also like wants to watch it the next day because it just like works better for her schedule. I don't want to stay up that late at night, and then she's going to work, and so it just is better to watch it on Wednesdays. And I try to avoid going on Instagram so that I like don't look at anything, but I think I saw who went home. I like didn't read it. I saw like the photo and I was like, dang it, I think I spoiled it for myself, but it's fine. I still like want to watch it. I love Dancing with the Stars. It's like one of my favorite like shows to watch, just because I admire it so much. Like, I can't believe the fact that these people are doing so well dancing and they're not actually dancers. I don't know, just like learning those routines, it seems super hard, but it's entertaining. So she's gonna come over, I'm gonna cook dinner, and I made us taco bowls last week, and then when Caitlin came, I had stuff for taco bowls, so that worked out. It was kind of like my meal of the week. And then this week, I think I want to do like a pasta night. I'm kind of thinking of doing meatballs with pasta because it feels fallish. So I need to stop by Trader Joe's to like pick up some things for that, and then I'm gonna go home, get my place like clean, ready, and then I can cook dinner and have it for us this evening, which is perfect. So that's what I'm up to now for the rest of the day, and I'm excited for her to like come over. But I'm gonna get going, and the new Taylor Swift album is out. Oh, it's so good. So I'm gonna put that on. I've been really, wait, I forgot, my phone died. I'm gonna give you guys a haul of what I got. I am gonna do pasta, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to make tonight, so I did buy penne and then also spaghetti noodles. I'm kind of leaning towards the spaghetti noodles because like meatballs with spaghetti sounds good. But I got the Jovial brand. It's their brown rice pasta. I think this one cooks the best for being gluten-free. And then I got 2 different sauces. The Rao's one is so good. So I bought their tomato basil, and I like this one because it has like great flavor. But then I also bought this fat-free marinara pasta sauce because the macros on this one are like a little bit better. So if I want to have pasta more nights, I was thinking I could just eat this one myself. But tonight I'll have this with Emma and it'll be totally fine. But I just figured I could also get this. And then there's another recipe that I wanted to make, and it's like a pizza. I'll have to show you guys, but I figured I could use that on it. And then Emma loves Olipop. Her favorite flavor is the vintage cola, so I got a little case of that. Lauren loves them too, and so I had a couple Olipops in my drink fridge. And then when she was here last week, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you have Olipop. So she drank one. And I don't have any more of the vintage cola, so I wanted to get some for her and have them here. It's just nice to have drinks on hand when you have friends come over. And I'm pretty sure I have like a root beer one in there, but still, got that. Pasture-raised brown eggs. I also picked up more Good Culture cottage cheese because whenever I see this in stock, I'm like, I need to buy it. So I got a couple of those. I grabbed some broccolini and Italian parsley. I was also thinking of doing zucchini noodles, but they didn't have any, so I just bought a zucchini, and then I thought if I wanted to eat this another night, I could just saute some zucchini with it. I could also like go to Trader Joe's and get it because I know that they usually have them, but I picked up a yellow onion, some peeled garlic because I just like don't really want to peel it myself tonight. It just takes so long to cut it and peel it, and that's easier. I have some of the jarred minced garlic, which is great for cooking too, but I just kind of feel like fresh garlic will taste like a little bit better. The recipe for the meatballs is pretty simple. I'm just gonna mix together ground beef, flour, an egg, garlic, parsley, and then I have some spices. I actually need to get oregano as well. I'm gonna start with the 1 pound of ground beef. Just add this into the bowl. I'm gonna do 1 egg. I'm gonna weigh out the flour, but it's just gonna be a serving. Doing 37 grams of flour. For the garlic, it says to do 2 full cloves of minced garlic. I think I'm gonna have to do it one at a time. Okay, 1, 2. Then I gotta add my spices, so onion powder, pepper, salt, I ended up making 16 meatballs and needed 2 trays. And I'm gonna bake these in the oven for 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna broil them for like a couple minutes at the end. Wow, that looks so good. I just set out a towel to put them on because I need to use the stove.